If you watched some of my previous videos, you know how much attention I put on new growing trends and the many business ideas that always sprout all around them. In this video, I want to focus on one current trend, which is fitness. So the fitness industry is growing all around the world and definitely shows no sign of slowing down. If you ever thought about starting a business in that area, well, now's the time. There are many reasons why the fitness trend is growing. People want to be healthier, look better, live longer, meet new people. Employers often cover the cost of gym membership, etc., etc. But frankly, it doesn't even matter. What's interesting is to acknowledge the trend and make your own entrepreneurial and business decisions out of it. So, besides new fitness studios popping up in every single neighborhood, if not street, there are many other technology-based ideas around them. Take ClassPass, for example. ClassPass is to fitness studios what Airbnb is to real estate rental units, or what Booking.com is for hotels. It's a marketplace that connects demand and supply, except that the revenue model is very different. ClassPass went through many changes in its tariffs, and some of them were pretty risky and controversial. For example, they used to have an unlimited plan. You could pay about $100 per month and access as many partner fitness studios as you wanted and as often as you wanted. The problem is that ClassPass was actually losing money on its most active users. That's because ClassPass pays a certain fixed fee to the fitness studio per visit of one of its users. Let's say that a normal fitness session costs $20. So ClassPass goes to that studio and negotiates a price of $10 for their users. Then, if that user pays $100 per month to ClassPass, but only goes to the studio 5 times per month, ClassPass makes a margin of $50. If the user goes more than 10 times per month, ClassPass is losing money. The unlimited plan was the most iconic plan that ClassPass had until, of course, they realized that they were losing money on their most active users. That's when ClassPass decided to get rid of the unlimited option and instead go with a more basic approach. You pay a certain fee per month and you can use up to a certain maximum number of sessions in that month. Let's say that you pay a subscription of $50 and you can get 4 fitness sessions. If you use all the 4 sessions, ClassPass gets a margin of $10. But if you use less, for example only 3 sessions, ClassPass gets a margin of $20. So the least committed subscribers are the best type of clients for ClassPass. And in order to optimize their revenue model, ClassPass created a system of credits that basically replaces money. For your monthly subscription, you get a certain number of credits to use on different classes. That's because each studio session has a different price tag, of course, and the credit system can account for that while hiding the actual amount. But the question is, how does ClassPass manage to negotiate such lower tariffs with fitness studios, right? Well, first of all, for the average studio, one that is not overly popular and so not at maximum capacity, the cost of any additional client is close to zero. If the fitness coach is leading a group of 10 or 20 people, it doesn't cost more to the studio. So having any new clients is always a win-win. And secondly, probably a more important idea to grasp is that ClassPass, just like any other online marketplace, becomes a new sales channel because it attracts a lot of customers looking for something very specific. In this case, it's fitness classes. And yes, of course, one of the main value propositions for the customer is the variety of fitness studios to try out and cheaper prices. That's what attracts people to the service. But then, once you centralize the demand for some particular activity in one online marketplace, you will have the negotiating power over the suppliers. That's exactly why producers must be on Amazon, real estate renters must be on Airbnb, or personal drivers must be on Uber, unless there's a significant enough competitor to choose. Now, how did ClassPass manage to grow that fast in the first place? Well, the main trick here was the unlimited plan. If we go back to it, it was really a huge deal for the most active fitness lovers in terms of price because it ended up being so cheap for them. And that's where investors' money comes in. For this particular group of users, ClassPass had to pay more to the fitness studios than what it got from the unlimited monthly subscriptions. And these users were so happy with this plan that they were talking about ClassPass to their friends, posting pics on Instagram while tagging ClassPass, etc., etc. So in general, they made a lot of publicity for ClassPass and attracted many of their friends and acquaintances to it. And then, sometime later, ClassPass sort of betrayed them by completely taking away the unlimited subscription because, of course, it wasn't actually profitable. That created a lot of controversy and uproar on social media, with many of these power users stopping using ClassPass after this change. According to some sources, ClassPass lost about 10% of its subscribers at that time. But the upside was that with the new revenue model, ClassPass wasn't losing money anymore on any type of subscriptions. Now even the most expensive subscriptions still offer a limited number of sessions, so every subscription is profitable. That's how ClassPass managed to establish itself as a major marketplace for fitness studios. So to recap, ClassPass is a marketplace for fitness classes. They bring value to the fitness studios by sending demand and filling up empty class spots, but for a much cheaper price than a regular one. ClassPass users enjoy the variety of classes and the cheaper price per session. It's more interesting for them than subscribing to one or several single fitness studios. ClassPass makes money on the margin between the price per session that they negotiated with the fitness studios and the subscription that users pay. Looks pretty straightforward now, but it required a lot of revenue model tweaking to reach the right product market fit. So keep your eyes on the growing trends and the opportunities that come along with them, and learn from the strategies applied by other startups. If you like this video, do subscribe to my channel to watch more.